Good.
Okay. Hey everybody, I'm just going to show you a simple strategy. Doesn't really have a name for it, but we're going to focus on pretty much 2.5 indicators when it comes to this simple strategy. First, we're going to start with the first strategy, the first indicator, which is going to be the EMAs. So you want to go here, you want to click your EMAs, and you want to type in EMA, and you want to choose moving average exponential. Just click it twice, okay? And the first EMA for inputs, we're going to do 10 and 0. Your length is going to be 10, and your offset is going to be 0. And we're going to make this blue, a nice, pretty royal blue. And what I like to do is this little bar right here. I like to slide it to the left so it bolds the color for you. So it gives you that nice blue when you're looking at the screen. And we're going to slide this knob from left to right to make the thickness as vibrant as possible. And then we're going to press OK. Then we're going to move to our second EMA, and our inputs for our second EMA is going to be 3 for the length and 0 for offset. And when we go to style, for the plot, we're going to use a nice, pretty cherry red, and we're going to slide the knob from left to right to make it bolder and more vibrant on the screen. Okay. Then we're going to change our candlesticks. We're going to use Heikin candlesticks right here. Okay, let me go over a little bit what Heikin candlesticks do. So regular candlesticks, which is this, as you can see, you have your red and blues mixed up. And so pretty much it's a constant fight against the buyers and sellers. And because we trade on the hour chart or 15-minute chart, for this one, this is the 15-minute chart. Every 15 minutes, it creates a new candlestick. Whoever has the most momentum by the end of that candlestick is going to turn blue, which represents the buyers want that momentum, or they're going to turn red, which represents the sellers' momentum at the end of that 15-minute period. Now, if we're on an hour chart, each candlestick represents 1 hour. It's the same process. At the end of that hour, if it's blue, that means the buyers won by the end of that candlestick, as far as the most momentum given. And if it turns red, that means the sellers won the momentum by the end of the hour based off them having the more momentum on their side. But if once we turn it to Heikin candlesticks, and look, there's a lot of blue, red, blue, but we see it's trending upwards. When we change it to Heikin, it groups the candlesticks all together, and you see there's more blues than red. It's a little red here, but you see it's blue, giving us that overall momentum of this buying trend. And the last two indicators we're going to focus on is the MACDs. So for the first MACD, which is going to be our fast, it'll be our fast MACD, and it's going to be 5, 10, and 1. 5, 10, and 1. And for the style, for histogram, we're going to make this pitch black. And we're going to bold it. We're going to slide it from left to right. And we're going to click price line. We're going to uncheck MACD. And for signal, we're going to make this a nice, pretty lime green. And we're going to bold it. And we're going to slide the knob from left to right. We're going to press OK. And for our red MACD, MACD, we're going to press our gear. And for our red MACD, we're going to do 12, 18, and 1. 12, 18, and 1. And for style, we're going to uncheck histogram. We're going to uncheck MACD. And for signal, we're going to keep it red. We're going to make it bolder. We're going to slide our knob from left to right. And we're going to make sure it's on scale right. We're going to make sure both our red MACD and our green MACD is at scale right. Now, when you put your MACDs, they're going to have them separate. If you just click on one of them, you notice these little white dots appear on the MACD. Just hold down with your mouse, grab it, slide it up, release, and now they're together in one. Okay. So your EMAs, Heikin-Ashi candlesticks, and your 2 MACDs. We're going to go up here, and we're going to save, press the black arrow, and we're going to save it. What we'll do, save as, and we'll save it to remix. Then press save, and there you go. The remix strategy was born. Now, when you're using this strategy, it works on 15-minute, 1 hour, 4 hour day chart. Okay. With the scanner, once you notice that the fresh scans are going to be at the top, and your older scans will be towards the bottom. But a fresh scan of a 15-minute chart is a very premature beginning of a new trend. So what we found out was, if we use older 15-minute scans, we'll notice that our green MACD is going to be, there it is, a lot closer to our MACD we'll notice that our green MACD is going to be closer to crossing or touching the dotted line, because how the strategy works is once the green MACD touches the dotted line to go into the seller's pool or buyer's pool, then it's going to buy or sell. So as we see, the green MACD was in a buyer's pool and is making its way into the seller's pool. But as it touches the dotted line to go into the seller's pool, that's the same exact time the EMAs are crossing up here for the sell. So when the EMAs cross, this is where you want to enter your trade for the buy or the sell. And if you have entered the trade for the sell because the MACDs were going to the seller's pool, we would have caught 28 pips so far. And this is on a 15-minute chart. So this is a great strategy for you to get into the trade, catch you a good 30 pips, get out, and move on to the next one. But the focus is on the 15-minute chart. Use your older 15-minute scans. And when you're on the 1 hour, 4 hour day one chart, you want to use the hour newer scans. So you want to find the scans that's closer to the top. And the process works exactly the same. And this is on the hour chart. So again, once the green MACD touches the dotted line, that's the same exact time the EMAs are crossing. And as we can see, the green MACD was leaving from the seller's pool, going into the buyer's pool. And what did we see it do? It just shot up like a rocket. And if you had got in where the EMAs cross, you are 138 pips in profit right now. And that's it.